What's up YouTube? This is Austin at Tyranitar, and today we're going to be going through my entire PSA slab collection. There might be some other stuff in here, but predominantly PSA. And this is my first time going live. Thanks if you're tuning in. I figured I'd give it a go. So to start things out, we've got a Champion's Path Tyranitar or Charizard V, the shiny one. This was my first ever chase in the hobby, so super cool. This will stay in my collection forever. This marks when I got back into collecting cardboard, so super cool to have. I wanted to go over some more exciting collection goals that I have currently, because we're going to start out going through my Tyranitars from the most recent to the oldest, and I feel like the most recents might not be as exciting for you guys. So next, going into some XY alternate arts. So we've got the Yveltal Xerneas, which is a pretty cool one. Super low pop. I mean, not crazy low, but I'm gonna see if I could view the live stream. It says we got one viewer. I'm not sure if that's me or not. So I don't know how to communicate with you guys in the comment section or anything yet. So this is just a trial run. Figured we'd go through some of this. But we got the Yveltal Xerneas, PSA 9, followed up by a Gyarados EX. That one is from Breakpoint. Yep, the Breakpoint Secret Rare. We've got the Shining Gyarados. You got Greninja down there. I believe that's Manaphy. Super cool card. I mainly collect 9s. 10s are quite expensive, but this was a collection goal I thought would be fun. I like the artworks. Super small subset. I feel like they're kind of slept on. So following up, we got a Breakthrough Mewtwo, PSA 9. This is the red one. I feel like this is a lot of people's favorites, but for me, my favorite is the blue one. I like the Haxorus in it and the Zoroark, I believe. And I like his stance, but super cool to have those. Followed by the Alakazam from Fates Collide. This is probably my favorite one out of this whole set. It's either this one or the Shaman, but super clean. I tried to get all new certs for this. A lot of people don't realize there's a Lugia in the background. I don't know how you missed that, but a lot of people miss it at first glance. You also got the Umbreon and Alakazam. He's a not quite S tier Pokemon, but he's up there for sure. Gen 1, can't go wrong with an Alakazam from Fates Collide. And then we have a cheaper one, probably the least exciting of the set, is the Volcanion. And you got Xerneas in the background. This one is from Steam Siege. A lot of people hate on Steam Siege. I actually like the set. There's shinies in it. I think it's a lot better than sets like Darkness Ablaze or what's that one with the Buzzwole? No hate to all my Buzzwole fans, but not my favorite. And after that, in the same set, we got a Gardevoir from Steam Siege. And this one has the Yveltal in the background. Top tier Pokemon cards right here, guys. These are super slept on. I'll probably make another video on just these cards because I feel like there's a play to be made. Maybe it's already passed, but when I was buying these, there was definitely a play to be made because this thing has skyrocketed in price. And if you look at pop reports, it's comparable to the Shinings from Neo Destiny, like in terms of population. Super cool card. You got Shaman with Rayquaza in the background. You cannot go wrong with a pickup like this. This is a new cert. I believe the PSA 10 is now going for upwards of 12 grand. Might even be pushing higher than that. It was a 4 grand last sale when I bought this, and I wanted a 10, but then people were asking 6 grand, and I was like, I don't know. Seems a little steep after, you know, a 2 grand jump on speculation. So I went with the 9. I got it for 650 bucks after shipping and tax. And I believe this has gone up to about 1,500 bucks. So there was definitely a play to be made on these, and I'm super happy I could capitalize on it. And these are cards that I don't know if I'm gonna really sell anytime soon, at least. They're super cool to have. They're the original alt arts in my opinion. So we've got a bunch of slabs here. I'm gonna try to go through this as accurately as possible from newest to oldest, and we'll see what I can do. So starting out, it should be Scarlet and Violet. We got a Team Rocket Returns, or I'm sorry, Destined Rivals Tyranitar right here. This is the non-hollow. This comes out of the, I forget what they're called, Building Battles. It comes out of the Building Battle deck, followed by the reverse hollow. So I only got these 2 in 9s. I graded them myself. Super cool. I'd like to get the 10s, but people are just asking outrageous prices on these. I don't know if it's worth it. So my biggest holes are actually in modern Tyranitar cards. My vintage is more fleshed out. So we're missing some. There's some big gaps in our modern set. We got the hollow right here. This is a PSA 10, graded this myself. And then we're getting into some cooler ones. We got the Pokemon Center Stamp exclusive, also graded myself. The one kind of thing that was disappointing about this set was we didn't get any other artworks of these. They're all the same. They're all the same artwork with different hollows. Then we have the Destined Rivals stamped PSA 10. This one's pretty cool, but it is overshadowed by the staff. And a lot of people can't tell where that staff is. It's down here. I believe this is the staff one. Yep, that's the staff card. Graded this myself, PSA 10. Probably I like the stamps. So one of my favorite modern cards just because it has that gold staff. The artwork isn't my favorite, but out of this set, by far the best one out of all these. After that, now we're getting into really cool artwork. A lot of people might not appreciate it, but this is the Akira Gawa Journey Together Tyranitar. Unfortunately, I only have this in the hollow. This one is also self-graded. I'd like to get the reverse hollow. They created a Cosmos hollow for this that I need to get as well in a 10, or I'd like to have it in a 10. Super hard to find with all the scalping going on. Those packs the Cosmos came out of just aren't seen as well, but super cool card. Amazing artwork by Akira Gawa. And then we're getting into some less desirable artworks. Not that they're bad, but not as cool as the Akira Gawa. So we have a Prismatic Evolutions. I believe this is it's a 9. Graded that myself. Picked out like the cleanest copy out of all of them I had. Probably got dinged on centering or something on the surface. Who knows? PSA's been getting pretty harsh lately. Then after that we have Obsidian Flames. This is the half art. Not a big fan of the crowns. I've heard some people really like them because of the playability, but I just wanted to get it to go with my master set. I believe I bought this one probably super cheap, like 30 bucks or something. And again, with this one, bought this one as well. PSA 10, super cheap at the time. Who knows what these are going for now? Probably still super cheap, because like I said, the crowns aren't as desirable, but cool card. I like the full art Tyranitars. This one would be sick without the crown and all the crystal body. But that's just a personal preference. Then we're getting into Paldea Evolved. So we have the Paldea Evolved Tyranitar Holo in a 9. I actually bought this when I first got back into the hobby. Just thought it was a cool one to have, and I wasn't really focused on collecting 10s at the time. Now for modern, I would like to have all 10s, but prices are getting outrageous for even modern, so it's not a sure thing. And we have another one. This one's the holo. So you got the reverse holo and the holo, both PSA 9s.